I'm Ray Dibb, and I have been in the mortgage business since 2004, but didn't start Switch Finance until early 2015. Well, my motivation for starting Switch Finance, I love the industry, but when I started, I initially entered into a franchise, and that chained me in there for nearly 10 years. I couldn't get out. Once I knew that a franchise model really wasn't for me, it was too late, so I had to see that time out. So I was caught up within that franchise. Once I was able to get out, that's when I decided to start Switch Finance. I wanted to start my own brand, my own business, using the experience I'd learnt along the way. So the concept of our business being a plug and play or hub and spoke model, that came about when I first decided to venture out of home. You know, it was very difficult working from home once you started getting busy. I was doing all my own processing. I had 2 young children, and they couldn't even talk to me because I'd be locked away in the office, and I'd be sometimes working till 11:30, midnight from morning, because not only are you seeing clients writing business, then you've got to do all that processing and follow-ups, and it was getting exhausting. So I needed to hire a staff member, and I didn't want staff member to come to my home, so I thought I need to hire an office. So I've now hired a little office in Southport, I've hired a full-time staff member, and I start realising, hey, I've got more overheads than my volume now warrants. I need to bring another broker on board. So eventually we had our first broker join, and that was Egghart. And as you start to grow, you start to realise I need to keep growing to make the numbers make sense. And because I had to grow, I realised there must be a lot of brokers out there that are doing the same thing as me, and we're duplicating costs, and it made absolutely no sense. So then I just thought, why can't we just have a hub and spoke where we have shared costs, have hire staff that can support us, one brand, rather than duplicating the same costs over and over again, and having a lot of wastage, and that's how I've ended up where I am now. Currently we have 7 brokers, including myself, and we have a total of 5 support staff. It's a joy to see how the brokers who have joined our business have evolved over time, especially the ones that have come out of totally unrelated fields, that have worked hard during their 2 years of mentoring and really thrown themselves into the industry, and you can just tell that they love what they do. It's very rewarding, especially when they start to build their volume and start to get some settlements away and start earning money out of it, and it starts to become real to them, and it's really great to see that enthusiasm on their face. You know, we've got Marco, who's up in Mackay, and he was a registered nurse